Good morning. It's George Puckett, author, editor of the book Mexico, Your Retirement Questions Answered. Retiring to Mexico. You see this stack of books over here? I would need one twice this size to answer all questions about retiring to Mexico that people have. So you would have to read this much. But what I have done is I have gone to a group of experts to see what they have to say about retiring to Mexico. Let's look inside the book, especially at the table of contents. See, it's getting larger. First of all, get over here, scroll down for a bit. Okay, I wrote the article on becoming a citizen of Mexico, and we have a friend, Don Nelson, attorney. He's an attorney and a CPA, and he writes, he specializes in tax for Americans and other expatriates in other countries. And I've been knowing him at least 4 years. And Finding a School for Your Children, that's by Michelle Kennan. She's in Playa del Carmen. She has 2 kids, I believe 2 girls. She's a realtor, and she's really knowledgeable about Playa del Carmen. She and her husband are realtors, Ron Kennan. Finding the Right Realtor, it's by John Glob. He is a friend, and he's involved with the settlement company. And Linda Neal has written about the escrow process in Mexico. She's the founder of the first escrow company in Mexico, and she knows more about settling properties or closing escrows or in Mexico than anybody else. I can say that with a lot of confidence. And here's Don Nelson again, tax obligations. Article here on importing your car to Mexico. It's a process. Auto insurance by a couple of friends. And here's one by Carol Billups in Los Cabos about the cost of groceries. Carol does this about once or twice a year. And here's one on 5 tips for newcomers to Lake Chapala, Ajijic. And this is by Sid Grossner. He's written a book on Lake Chapala, which it's listed at the end of the chapter that he wrote. And it's not just tips for Lake Chapala, it's tips for anyone who's moving to Mexico, or it's pretty general. It can be applied to Mexico or any other country. So these are some tips that you should consider. And finally, we have what about our furniture? Because a lot of people want to take their furniture, and it can be involved too. And when we moved to Mexico, we took half a sectional in our bedroom furniture. We moved to Ensenada and stayed there for 7 years, and that was a good start. And we, looked around locally at segundas or secondhand stores and furnished the rest of the house and an apartment downstairs. So you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, moving your things. Just take what is necessary and give away stuff to your friends to remember you by. And we end up with important web resources or links to other websites. and videos on retiring to Mexico in different locations. So it's a pretty well-rounded book. And if you need more answers to more questions, then take a look at our website, Mexico MySpace. Here are some of the members. It is a membership website, but it's easy to become a member. And it's for Americans and Canadian expatriates in Mexico. It's a place where they can meet and, discuss common issues. So we have about 1,600 members, and if you join, you can communicate directly with these people with additional questions. So that's about all I have to say for now, and I'm going to end this, what was supposed to be a short video. It may have gotten a little longer than I wanted, but thanks for listening and watching. Goodbye now.